What if I told you that India's most exciting space missions haven't happened yet? Most people know ISRO because of Chandrayaan 3, the historic mission that successfully landed near the Moon's south pole. The achievement made headlines across the world and proved that India is now one of the leading space nations on Earth.
Welcome back to our beautiful channel, Vyommitra.
But here's the surprising part. Chandrayaan 3 was only the beginning. Over the next few years, ISRO plans to launch astronauts into space, bring moon samples back to Earth, build India's own space station, and explore some of the most mysterious planets in our solar system. These upcoming missions could completely transform India's future in space exploration. So let's take a look at what ISRO is working on next. First on the list is Gaganyaan. This is India's first ever human spaceflight mission. For the first time in history, Indian astronauts will travel into space aboard an Indian spacecraft launched by an Indian rocket. Think about that for a moment. Sending satellites into orbit is already difficult. But sending humans safely into space and bringing them back alive is a completely different challenge. Every system must work perfectly. The rocket, the crew module, the life support systems, the emergency escape systems, everything. ISRO has already conducted multiple tests and continues to prepare for this historic mission. If Gaganyaan succeeds, India will join an elite group of nations capable of independently sending humans into space. But ISRO isn't stopping there. The next major mission is Chandrayaan 4. Unlike Chandrayaan 3, which focused on landing on the moon, Chandrayaan 4 has a much bigger goal. It aims to bring moon samples back to Earth. That might sound simple, but it's actually one of the most difficult things a space agency can do. The spacecraft must land on the moon, collect samples, launch back from the lunar surface, dock with another spacecraft in space, and then safely return those samples to Earth. Each step is incredibly complex. If successful, scientists will be able to study actual lunar material in laboratories across India, helping us learn more about the moon's origins and evolution. And that's not all. ISRO is also planning Chandrayaan 5. This mission is expected to carry a much larger and more advanced rover than previous lunar missions. The goal is to explore larger areas of the moon and gather even more scientific information. But perhaps the most ambitious project of all is India's own space station, the Bharatiya Antariksh Station. Imagine a giant laboratory orbiting hundreds of kilometers above Earth, a place where Indian astronauts can live, work, and perform scientific experiments in space. Currently, only a few countries have achieved something similar. Building a space station requires advanced technologies, including space docking, long-duration life support systems, and multiple launches to assemble the station in orbit. That's why ISRO has already begun testing important technologies that will help make this dream a reality. And once India has its own space station, future deep space missions could become much easier. But ISRO's ambitions don't end near Earth. Scientists are also preparing for a mission to Venus. Venus is often called Earth's twin because it's similar in size. However, the planet is one of the most extreme places in the solar system. Temperatures can exceed 450 degrees Celsius. The atmosphere is filled with toxic gases, and the pressure is so intense that it could crush most spacecraft. By studying Venus, scientists hope to understand how planets evolve and why two similar planets can end up so different. Then comes Mars. India already made history with the Mars Orbiter mission, becoming the first country to reach Mars on its very first attempt. Future Mars missions could carry more advanced instruments and provide deeper insights into the red planet. At the same time, ISRO is developing reusable rocket technology. Today, rockets are expensive because most of their parts are discarded after launch. Reusable rockets can dramatically reduce costs and make access to space much cheaper. This technology could allow ISRO to launch missions more frequently and compete even more strongly on the global stage. When you look at all these projects together, a clear picture emerges. ISRO isn't just planning individual missions anymore. It's building the foundation for India's future in space: human spaceflight, moon exploration, sample return missions, a national space station, Venus exploration, Mars missions, and reusable rockets. The next decade could become the most exciting chapter in Indian space history. And if these missions succeed, India could become one of the world's most influential space powers. The future of space exploration is being written right now, and ISRO is determined to be one of the authors. So, Which upcoming ISRO mission excites you the most? Gaganyaan, Chandrayaan 4, India's space station, or a future mission to Mars? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing updates on ISRO, space exploration, science and technology. Your support helps us bring more exciting content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.